So we'll put in some corn there. Then, so fusion, right? We want to bring East and West together. So fusion works for some things, but not for teaching, right? Because if I speak two languages at once, then that's not good. But it works quite well when you have a very nice wife. So, yeah, what can I say? Anyways. So let me just put in some tapioca starch here. I don't know how much I need. I'll just put some in. It's good to have a full bowl. So let me just put in some more. And then keep this for a while. Now, I need water. So what I want to do here is mix in the water. Who cooks? Who likes to cook? What's the rule about putting starch and water together? Water first, right? And then starch. So, because if you do this, it makes all kinds of lumps and so on. But, you know, I still like to do it like this. So anyways. So I'm adding the water here. This takes a little bit of time, sorry. But on the pro side, the lecture theater turns into a mess. So that's good. And now I'm just adding some more here. Some more water. Then I need to mix this into a nice gooey paste. That is really good when it becomes really gooey because, you know, if you look at comedy series on TV, it's always the most fun when it's really gooey and it goes all over the place. So, I need to stir this little by little. Yeah, this is quite exhausting. Let me some Coke. Yeah, that helps. So let me continue. Okay, you know, it's not really gooey if it's like looks like flour, so I brought some coloring with me. Real gooey stuff has to be green. Yeah, I know. A little bit of green would be enough, but oh wow, that is green. All right, not bad. So let me stir this in nicely. And you know, like they always do in cooking shows, they say, okay, this is great, and we'll put this away now. And I'll get the one that I prepared for you yesterday. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this back here and actually finish the demo. But you can play with that later. So we mix this up, and that's why the cooking show, by the way, you can never reproduce the recipes, right? Because they get the real story from behind the counter. But here, the key thing here is we need to just make this like nice and smooth, and I think that's pretty smooth here. Let me just see. I don't want too many lumps, and as you can see, actually this was quite good because I got some lumps, but not too many. I need to kind of just put in a few more. I mean, stir a bit more till it's nice and even. Okay. All right. How do we do here? How gooey is this? Is this pretty gooey? Okay. Does this look gooey to you? Gooey enough or not? What do you think?
No.
Not gooey enough? Do we need to stir a bit more? I think it's gooey enough. So, what do we do now? I'll put my precious apple jacket away. And what I'm going to try to do now is splash as hard as I can into this bowl here. But I'm trying to do this with my magic power so that my shirt will stay clean. The rest of the lecture theater, I don't know whether you want to sit here. But my shirt will stay clean. Put this in here. Okay. Let me just prepare. I'm going to hit this as hard as I can.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is gooey. Okay, let's just try, huh? Let's see how it works. Are you ready? Yeah! Okay, so what happened here? It's gooey, right? Well, what happened actually is that we changed the property of our starch into something that's called a dilatant. A dilatant is a material that has a very special property, namely that it stiffens under stress. Most materials, like water, will yield under stress, but some materials that are liquid in a form like this, right? I can pour this out easily, as you can see, but when you put it under stress, it actually becomes a solid. So I can be a mop man here and actually take this and mop this up by just scraping it together, like so. And so it's very liquidy when I deal with it. I mean, you can see it in your clothes. This just looks like a liquid. But when I put it under a lot of stress, it will solidify almost instantaneously. And that's why this trick depends on something critically. If I just go splash like this, I'm going to be really messy. But if I splash really hard, it will solidify and not splash. Okay, that was it for today.